What is up, YouTube? It is week 17 of training for the Big Sur Marathon. You might be like, Kate, where was week 16? But I'm sure you guys follow me on other social platforms. So I took the past week off of running entirely, didn't read a book, didn't upload to YouTube. Sorry, I just needed a little bit of a break. I feel like you guys know where I'm at. YouTube, you guys probably know me the most out of any platform, but we're back in New York. I feel inspired. I feel energized. I am ready to crush the marathon. It's April 2nd. The marathon is in 26 days. So yesterday I had 3 miles, which was doable. It wasn't really fun. My body's still working itself out. I have 4 miles today, but I slept over at my boyfriend's last night. Which feels weird to say out loud. My apartment like an hour ago, took an Epsom salt bath, gonna journal, read my book from last week that I still haven't finished, and make some breakfast, and then hopefully edit some YouTube videos. But we have 4 miles today. I think taking the break was really good for me mentally. As I mentioned, all my training runs in March were kind of shitty, so they weren't enjoyable, and I think I was starting to lose my love for running. I feel in a really good place for the marathon. I told my boyfriend that I'm going freak mode for the marathon, so like every single day leading up to the race, I want to know that I'm prepared as I can be, even if some of the things that I'm doing, like the Epsom salt bath or whatever, the cupping, aren't necessarily helping me. Mentally, I want to know that I did everything possible to get to the start line healthy. And so even if it is placebo, even if everything is like not working, I just really want to take care of my health and well-being for these like 26 days and really just honor that commitment to myself, because I had a great training block. We fell off a little bit. Now we're back. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. What I've been eating for breakfast lately and what I'm probably gonna eat the day of the race, probably gonna be oatmeal and some fruit. The Big Sur Marathon starts at like 6 something a.m. so I have to be up at like 4 a.m. Luckily you can train your stomach to be able to eat different things, especially if you're running distance. Like eating on a run is something you have to work with, but my body has become much more adaptable to different foods. I think previously, like if I didn't eat a specific thing, I probably would have stomach issues. And when you expand what you eat, your body can digest it over time. So drinking our coffee, Athletic Greens back there, gonna make some oatmeal with some protein powder, creatine, collagen, just to get those joints super healthy as I can, you know, some wild blueberries, walnuts, honey, coconut yogurt. That's pretty much always my breakfast. I have a little bowl and I like to think of it just like adding things that are good for me. I think with health and wellness and like wanting to quote eat healthier, oftentimes that can lead people down a path of restriction. But I always like to tell people just think of adding healthy things to your diet. You know, I ate 2 cookies before bed last night, whatever, don't care. But I'm gonna go eat some coconut yogurt, some bee pollen, some honey, you know, all those things to make sure that I'm taking care of my health, but also balancing fun and hanging out with people I care about. We're gonna go do some YouTube editing, figure out my life. I'll catch you guys when I get ready for today's run. Week 17 of training for Big Sur, going on a 4-mile run out in the rain. Am I excited about the rain? No, but we're gonna make the most of it. Have a little rain jacket here. I actually dressed for the weather. Like a lot of times in these videos, I don't do that. So that's a win. Let's get into it. I'll talk to you guys later. Hi everyone, Kate here. I am really stoned and I'm about to go on a run. Had physical therapy, feel a lot better after my session with Mike. Yesterday, I panicked because my run coach Ben was like, maybe check if it's a bone injury. As soon as I heard that, I was like, fuck. Yeah, but my physical therapist doesn't think it's a bone injury, so we're good. But I just did all my exercises that we practiced today, feeling good and aligned on my hips. So we're gonna go run in the rain, unfortunately again, but I'm excited. Let's get it. Hi YouTube, we got back from our attempt at a 6-mile run. We cut it short to 3 miles. Better than yesterday. I know that my gait is just awkward right now for whatever reason. My pelvis is off, so it was good for me to put like 30 minutes on my feet, but I didn't feel like the 60 minutes were necessary, so texted my PT and my run coach about that. The rain is fucking awful, and I don't want to make an excuse of like, oh, the rain is bad, I can't run, but the rain and the wind are insane, and it's been like this for probably a week for me. Like it was rainy in Palm Springs, now it's rainy in New York. I'm just really grumpy and depressed, and like it's 5:40 and I'm like, what do I do with the rest of my night? Like I'm just so unmotivated to do anything right now. Maybe I find a book for this video, who knows, but it's a Wednesday evening and I'm praying that the rain stops soon. We have run club this Saturday, which I'm excited about. I feel like I'll be able to work the kinks out in my body before then. And then we're gonna attempt to run 16 miles on Sunday, but we're gonna take that day by day, hour by hour. I do feel really motivated to run. It does feel challenging to have so much weird shit come up, but at the end of the day, I'm very grateful for this race. I'm excited for it, and fingers crossed that I get to do it. Also, Big Sur is eroding right now because of climate change and the rain. Like, literally the highway is falling apart. So that's no bueno either. I'll let you know once I get those updates, but what a wild week 17 we got going on. YouTube. Today we have quite the production going on. I'm filming a styling video for Hoka featuring 3 new pairs of shoes that they're launching. So here's kind of what it looks like if I'm filming a TikTok, I suppose. I feel like a lot of times I'm doing videos that don't require approval, aka they're not like a paid partnership or an ad. So it's kind of like whatever I want to post. I don't really get paid for that content, so when I do have a paid partnership, I definitely dial in and take a lot more dedication to that bit of content. Or I guess it's just more planned. Like I have a brief, I have like certain shot list things that I have to get done. Certain deliverables, as we say in the social media biz. So this was my first outfit. You will see this video with Hoka. My clothes that I'm thinking of wearing over here, accessories like sunglasses and earrings, and then yeah, thinking of places that I can go and film. I don't have an assistant, anyone that helps me shoot content. Primarily I self shoot, and I just kind of toss my iPhone up on random places, and it's worked for me this far, but sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I just had someone to like take a video of me. But it is kind of fun to do it all yourself and see the thing come to life. So we're gonna switch outfits. I have no run today. It is a Thursday morning. I had 3 miles yesterday. I was supposed to do 6, but I cut it short after physical therapy. We ruled out that it is not a bone injury, thank fucking God. I'll have a run tomorrow and then run club on Saturday, but my hip is feeling a lot better. I did my mobility this morning, put some cupping on my back, which is just really tight. That's kind of leading to this imbalance. So I feel a lot better than I did a few days ago, trying to live in the present and just take it day by day. Good morning, everyone. We have a 5-mile run ahead on this Friday morning. How am I feeling? I was kind of journaling this morning, as I do, as you guys know, and I was writing down, like, I don't know how this run's gonna feel, and I can't control it, so whatever. That doesn't mean I'm not in, like, a positive headspace, but I'm more just neutral. I'm trying to be neutral. Trying to not go into my runs, dreading them, hating them, thinking that they're gonna hurt. Hi everyone, it is a Friday. I finished up my run and I made a rule today that I'm not gonna think about my body more than 5 minutes. You know, you can get really down in the dumps and spiral when you're just fixating on your injury, so force myself to put on a cute outfit, go to the farmer's market, go get a book for this video, and not sit around and mope and make it worse and listen to Gracie Abrams. I gotta listen to happy music. So that's the plan for Friday. Okay, here we are at the Hoka store for Saturday Run Club. I have my Snoopy fleece on for good luck, and people are starting to get here. Okay, here I am, off to physical therapy. Had Run Club this morning, had to limp through it. So it obviously didn't feel good physically, but it was good to see everyone there. Hopefully we get some answers about my body from Mike, be able to figure out more of what's happening. Supposed to run 16 miles tomorrow. Will that happen? I don't know. Hi YouTube, it's a Sunday morning and I have a 16-mile long run. I felt like I had a very religious Saturday night where I was doing like all of my rituals to prep for a long run. I haven't done it in a while and I was just taking it like super seriously because, you know, the race is coming up. You guys know I'm anxious about running and especially running longer distance, but we're in a really positive mindset right now. I did smoke a joint right before clicking record on this camera, but I feel like that will help me mentally just connect with my body. YouTube, I am on my rooftop right now, trying to not dox myself like where I live, but I finished my 16-mile run. I'm so happy. I can't believe that I did it. There's a lot of disbelief while I was on the run. Kind of mentally how I thought about it was like, take it 3 miles, you know, wanted to, how I mentally got through that run was I stopped every 3 miles and just like reassessed. The reason I did that is because every 30 minutes is when you want to take a gel or like some sort of fuel in. That's what I'll do on race day, but I think having 3 miles was great for me mentally. I was really scared of running the distance, and so to know that I just had like 3 miles, stop, take a breath, reassess, keep going. It really helped me push through the run. Week 17 of Big Sur is done. I have about 20 days till the race, so I'm going to be doing a taper now. I think 16 is going to be the longest that I run before the marathon, which is a little bit under what you want to do before a race, but everyone's individual. As I've said before, there's no true rules to running a marathon, so as long as I'm getting some time in my feet, I should feel good for the race. But I treated myself to some Wegmans hot bar, and I'm going to eat it on my roof, smoke a little bit, read my book about limiting beliefs. It's called Think This, Not That. I heard this through a podcast episode that Josh Axe went on, and it's about limiting beliefs and why what you believe is so powerful, and gets into the psychology of that and gives some exercises, which I definitely need right now, on how to rewire how you talk to yourself. I feel like that's a common theme across all my videos, but when I am in a bad place, it's always good to get new inspiration for how to journal and how to like break through things that you're going through. Eat dinner, rest tonight, be grateful for my body, and tomorrow's Monday. I will see my physical therapist, and we will have no running tomorrow. Welcome back to week 17 of training for the Big Sur Marathon. I just had a 6-mile run, and it's a Tuesday morning. Did my run feel perfect? Definitely not. Felt like my hip was clunky when I was taking steps. Felt like my breathing was difficult. I was running at like an 11-minute pace, which is very different than I was running a few weeks ago when I was like in the groove. So definitely a difficult run, but I'm proud of myself for making it through. I had to stop a bunch, and I allowed myself to stop. I wanted to just get the 6 miles on my watch and allow myself to dwell and sit and think about what went well, what went wrong, what I need to work on. Realistically, we have 20 days till the marathon. Actually 19 days till the marathon. Get into Tuesday, and we'll talk about the book later. Unfortunately, the book for this video kind of sucks. I didn't really do a good job of like vetting the book. The author's just kind of like a random wellness dude, but we'll chat more about that later. Let's go eat some breakfast. We're gonna talk about the book that I read for this video, which is called Think This, Not That. This book was kind of an L for me. It was very one-dimensional. I feel like, not that I could have written this book, but I don't feel like it gave me much that I don't intuitively already know. Yeah, bad negative thoughts are not good to have in your head. You know, the author does talk about like the power of the unconscious and like what are we thinking about kind of throughout the day. If it's negative thoughts and it's just like sitting in your head, it's probably going to fester up and not be good, which is true. But I don't feel like it was that revolutionary of a read. It did give some good journaling exercises of like what kind of limiting beliefs do you have about yourself when it comes to finances, relationship, personal stuff, self-esteem, faith. But I don't really think the book is probably something you need to read. Maybe I didn't do a good job vetting the author. Like I just heard him on a podcast and I was like, sounds good. So that was that, but I do think I did a lot of journaling on Saturday night about limiting beliefs and kind of what I think about pain, what I think about injury, what I think about my athletic ability. I feel like I was on a really good track, took a step backwards, and I started to question the really nice things I started to say about myself and if those things had any integrity and truth. And it was pretty tough. I feel like I was crying for the past few weeks, not necessarily about running, but just more of my own faith and belief in myself. I feel like running is a vessel for me to feel empowered and strong and like I'm getting better every day. To not have that there and to also feel like I lost that really fucked with me mentally. So I feel like I'm on a good path now. We're 19 days away from the marathon. I'm gonna get outside in New York today because it is beautiful out, but that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm happy we're on a little bit of a comeback, and I'll talk to you guys in week 18. We are so close to race day.